Happy Sunday out there, Vol Nation. This is Frank Rock, House Flooring Sports Channel, coming at you. Portal season opens tomorrow. The portal opens. Of course, there's been plenty of players already hitting the portal. Just like with football, I don't really think that the time frame matches up the way it should with teams still playing the next couple of weeks. But it is what it is at this point. And, no matter if you're still in the tournament, if you've been knocked out, if you didn't even make the tournament to begin with, portal season is here. And, I've not looked at all the major teams that are out there, but I can't imagine that there's teams out there with as great of needs in the portal as this Tennessee Volunteers basketball team. Make sure you hit that like, that share, and, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for your support. A big Joe Tipton on 3. He's one of the recruiting experts on there. He put out a kind of like a top 10 list right now of portal guys who are in the portal or who plan to enter the portal. Jordan Moore, who has been on here a few times, he'd sent this one to me back a few weeks ago, actually. But Elyjah Freeman, Lincoln Memorial University. Yeah, your first thought's probably, Lincoln Memorial. That's not what we're looking at. In this portal era, though, you really don't very often see top-notch players at top-notch schools hit the portal. It happens, but most of your guys in the portal are at smaller schools. They've elevated their stock, and then they're looking to move up. I mean, you look the last 2 years, Chaz Lanier at North Florida had never won a postseason game. Year before that, Dalton Connect, Northern Colorado. Tennessee's hit really good the last 2 years. I mean, you look at who Tennessee brought in this year with Chaz Lanier, Darling Stone Dubar, Igor Milicic Jr., Felix Okpara. None of those teams that those guys transferred from were NCAA tournament teams this year. So these players, I mean, just the same as coaches, start at a smaller school and get to go up. Now with this portal era, that is a good thing about it. In respect, these guys get a chance to go somewhere and prove it and make some money along the way, which I don't have a problem with this. Elyjah Freeman, though, let's look at some film on him here from YouTube. Looks like a pretty solid guy. Now, according to Joe Tipton in it, right now, he said 2 early schools I'm told to watch are Tennessee and Dayton. Now, I've seen some stuff with Kentucky out there. We know Kentucky. They think they get everybody. And somebody asked him on here, how does Kentucky factor in? And he said right now he thinks that Freeman is down the board on Kentucky. They've made, I guess they maybe scouted him, maybe even made contact, but doesn't seem to be a priority for them. And I'm trying to find the quote that he had a bit lower on Kentucky's board. I know they made an initial contact, but cannot see them going all in on him right now. Kentucky's going to get some guys out of the portal. There's no doubt. Mark Pope, his style, it's going to, play to teams. At the same time, Rick Barnes, with all of the needs on this team, which I'll get into here in a minute, they have to be an attractive option, especially the success you've had of Chaz Lanier this year, Dalton Connect the year before, because if Chaz Lanier keeps on playing the way he has right now, his draft stock's going to go up, and you may see him be a first-round guy when it's all said and done. Don't know for sure on that, but if he stays hot, keeps playing the way he has, his stock's going to just continue to go up and up. So Elyjah Freeman, back to him here. So he is listed as he's 6'8". He's a freshman as well. He averaged 18.8 points, 9.2 rebounds this season, 57% from the field, 46% from three. As you can see in the video I'm getting ready to show here as well, somebody put one together kind of breaking him down. I'm not going to look at their analysis at the end because it's full of just there's a lot of misspelled words in it. Let's see here. Let me pull this one up. Here we go. All right, so here you go. Forward. He's from Palm Beach, Florida. 6'8" freshman on it. So let's kind of take a look here. Let me mute it. There we go. Hopefully you can see the screen here with him. So he is going to be number 3 right up here at the top. Here you go. He drives down the lane. He's 6'8". one thing about it too, when he gets to Knoxville, they're going to put some weight on him. So he looks a little bit on the skinny side, but he's long, lengthy. He moves well. You can see here, he's got good athleticism. Some of the videos I've watched on him as well on the defensive end, he can step up and make a steal. Pretty good. Right here you go. And he gets loose again for a 6'8" guy with some versatility in this offense, especially. You see some steals here. There you go. Pretty good dunk right there. Now you're probably asking, well, 46% from three, but can he shoot? We'll get to that here in just a moment. A lot of this, here's what I like about him, though. He's not afraid to drive the ball to the basket. And that's at times, I think a lot of us have said it about Chaz. We'd like to see him go to the basket more than he does. I feel like here recently, he's started to go to the basket more. And I think that's going to be a big help, especially if we play a Kentucky next week. Kentucky dares Tennessee to play him outside. You get to the rim and stuff. There you go. There's a couple plays. Not so much, but still, he's not afraid to drive it in. Gets the rebound here. He's going to go down and he's going to get fouled, taking it right. He's taking it right to that guy. Pretty tough defense. He was just really his presence here. Good ball handler, which I like as well. There you go, right to the rim. Now, the big question for me, when we look at it, good passer right there, really good. So, I mean, all the way around, just rebounding. Looks like just an overall solid basketball player who can do a lot of things. And again, looks a bit unselfish here, not afraid to pass the ball out. And we look at him as well. Here he is taking it in, or he got it taken in on him. I'm sorry, they were in the white jerseys. Here he's guarding the ball handler here, stays with him. Making it pretty rough on this point guard. Yeah, this dude's not going anywhere. Good defense on him. That'll fit in with Rick Barnes there. Now, if we looking at his game, the one concern you may ask, well, what about the competition he's playing? I think that's a valid concern. The good thing he is a freshman. Some of the scouting reports say his game will translate up to a major university. He is ranked, according to On3, as a top 10 portal recruit right now. And the fact that here, what Tennessee needs to do with it, especially if it's Tennessee Dayton right now, Tennessee needs to work and close this thing off quick. Go ahead and close it down before his stock gets any more, because with his game and how it would translate to Tennessee's offense, I think it would translate for him well. You get him into Tennessee's strength and conditioning program as well, this dude's going to be a heck of a player down there when it's all said and done. Now, I'm not saying it's a done deal by any means. There will be more teams come in, and in this NIL era as well, it's not necessarily always the best fit that wins. Sometimes it's the most money. So I don't know what this guy, what his thoughts are, if he's looking for best fit, most money, combination of both on it. But, you've got to keep that in mind really with high school and the portal right now. Sometimes things make sense, but, money talks with it as well. This will be the first of many names that we hear in the portal. I'm still curious, and I want to look to see if there's any connection with Tennessee and Zakai Ziegler's brother, Armani, because he at St. Peter's this year averaged over 11 points per game. Not a very good team from my understanding. So is that something with the family connections that they could possibly pursue? And we'll kind of research that a little bit more to see if there's any kind of seriousness with those or not. One guy I see mentioned right now On3 has him the number one transfer. It's Josh Dix from Iowa. Tennessee, it says, is mentioned as one of the teams in the hunt for him right now. He really looks to be that he could have some potential Dalton Connect in him. So 6'6", average 14.4, 3.2 points, shot 42% from three this year for Iowa, and would be a nice addition. Tennessee's got a lot of positions to fill, because you've got Akpara, Estrella, Cade Phillips coming back, and then you got Bishop Boswell scheduled to come back. Then you got Amari Evans, you got Dwayne Brown coming in. Other than that, there's really no instant impact. I think you're set pretty good on your post. I don't think it would hurt to add one more post guy, but you're going to have to absolutely load up on wings, and you need point guards badly. And they said you need point guards and scores. So I expect Tennessee's going to be extremely aggressive in this cycle in the portal. And I still will sit here and maintain. I don't think Rick Barnes is going anywhere. I think he's going to be right here recruiting this portal this offseason. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot to cover on here, which is portal news is good news for the channel along the way. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, that you share out the content. If you have not already and you like it, hit subscribe as well. Check out the link in the descriptions for the channel memberships, the channel Patreon, or if you just want to say thanks, that bottom right-hand corner, those super thanks, they are greatly appreciated as well. I'll be live with you after the Tennessee-Ohio State women's game tonight. They play at 8 o'clock. I think it's on ESPN. I'll be live right after that for a few minutes. Hopefully, Lady Vols can play like they did the other night. I think they'll be really hard to beat if so. Frank, House of Orange, have a great Sunday. And last but not least, go Vols.